Hello. Boom. One sec. There we go. Dobro tradition. Revolja seems stunned by the Gainery's growth. Revolja says, Evray, did you see? The plants Angier brought from Charlian are growing. They're actually growing. Angier says, all is going to plan so far, yes. But overconfidence begets error. In truth, we've detected evidence of harmful insects upon our crops recently. Revolja, insects? Can't we just stamp them out? Angier. If only it were so simple. Everyone you find represents another hidden 10, another 100. Indeed, we may be facing an infestation of thousands if left unchecked. Which is why we must find a companion plant for our crops post-haste. As the name suggests, companion plants support each other's growth in myriad ways, not least of all in deterring pests. While the samples I've brought with me should thrive in this particular etheric environment, their efficacy against local fauna has yet to be tested. We would be wise to pick a local variety of plants for the job instead. Revolja. In other words, we need a plant native to these forests that will repel those insects. Angier. Precisely. Might you have any suggestions? What will you say? Jatika bananas? What about trees of living light? How about some kind of seedkin? Plant native to these forests that will repel those insects. Seedkin? What am I, some kind of botanist? Angier. I hadn't even considered the possibility, but such a creature may be exactly what we need. Surely local and seedkin have adapted to repel insects that plague their own bodies. Revolja. What about a branch bearer? It looks like a bird, but it's actually an ambulatory plant. I've heard it emits these great bursts of energy to ward off pests. Angier. Sounds like it may be well worth our time to capture one. Can you do it? Revolja. Leave it to me. We Dobro are used to taming all sorts of beasts, not just wyvers. But, on the off chance that the creature becomes aggressive, I'll need someone to back me up in a fight. Will you come along? Angier. Then I'll leave the matter to you both. In the meantime, I'll investigate the scope of the damage done by these insects. Revolja. The sooner we return, the better. Let's meet up northwest of Gomaljik Grove. We're sure to find branch bearers there. Angier. A seedkin in the shape of a bird? How curious. I simply must take readings of its etheric emissions. Etheric. Ether. Revolja. There should be plenty of branch bearers around here. They mimic birds to attract carnivores, then leech energy from their would-be predators. In theory, either of us could act as a decoy to lure one over, but that may well end in violence. Taming creatures is about trust, after all, not physical dominance. I'd like to make it an offering instead, something rich in the energies it likes. Are you up to the task? Excellent. Then could you bring me some glowing mineral water from Cenote Neyozote? Contact with the meteorites there should make it particularly potent. While you tend to that, I'll scout out a good candidate. Did you find something our branch bearer might like? Not yet. Soon, TM. Potion. Ayah. Revolja, did you find something our branch bearer might like? Glowing mineral water, softly luminescent liquid that has been heavily influenced by meteorites. Even richer in energies than I imagined. The rest you can leave to me. I'll show you traditional Dobro taming at its best. Stalker. Candy. Here it comes. Pokeball, go! Gooey, said the branch bearer. Wow. Revolja. There, little one. Dude, this thing's like towering over you. I'm glad you accepted my gift. It represents the bond we share as beings of this forest. All's well that ends well, as you can see. Not to say I emerge completely unscathed, but so it goes sometimes. Did I read that right? Not to say I emerged completely unscathed, but so it goes sometimes. Once it realized I meant no harm, we came to an understanding. The Dobro magics I cast on what you brought me certainly didn't hurt my chances either. Anyway, let's have Angir take a look and see if our new friend will benefit our garden. Branch bearer. Gooey. The branch bearer seems calm and regards you with a friendly gaze. The gaze are always friendly. Revolja. Thanks to your offering, this little one would hardly leave my side. It's not very little. He's off camera. There we go. Soulless being. Angier. I've studied my share of seedkin, but I've never seen anything quite like this specimen. It's a marvel. Revolger. I hope it can help with our pest problem. French bear, gooey. Revolger. Well, it's made itself right at home. Angier. An etheric emission so potent you can see it? No doubt this is an instinctual measure taken against irritants. And given its amicable behavior, it seems keen on protecting us as well. If we can direct its attentions to our granary, I dare say the plague of insects won't stand a chance. Vulture. Will you help protect our little garden? Branch bearer Gee. Vulture. Haha, I'll take that as a yes. I'll have my colleagues tame more of these fine creatures. Angier. Wonderful. Let us coordinate our efforts with the branch bearers to create a hospitable environment for our crops. Roger that. Trusted? Oh, soon. Oh, he looks tired. Angier. They seem the best of friends, do they not? Giving it a tuggy. Gross. You were successful in befriending beneficial companions for the granary. Thanks to the branch bearer's etheric emissions, Golma's crops are no longer harrowed by pests. Mamook's first harvest brings with it both wonder and delight. Continue your efforts to help support the Mamool and their burgeoning hopes. Reputation up. Trusted. Fools. Man, I was supposed to do this yesterday. I missed a day. Revolture. When I moved to Tuliolo, I had to leave behind my wyver. I was a little nervous that I'd lost my knack for taming, but I'm glad everything worked out. My Doppler roots aren't so easily shaken after all. Bakulja. That's old. Let's go see if Angier has anything new to say. I suspect so. Angier. Yep. I had heard that Doppler have a knack for taming wyvers, but that reputation undersells the extent of their talents. Their reliance on building trust, as opposed to resorting to dominance, is quite apparent at a glance. It is little wonder that our branch bearers seem quite at home here. What's the new thing? Oh, okay. 18. That's weird. Actually, no, that's not weird. I forgot that. They changed that with the last Beast Tribe. They made it so that you can get them out right away. Alright. These are all new. stimulating growth. Kagilja requires materials for a concoction. Kagilja. After consulting Engir, we've decided to use Charlian-developed growth formula on our crops. Due to the unique properties of our forest, however, the ingredients need to be modified. I was hoping you could gather some local materials for us. Salt of living light from Cenote Jayunja should be just what we need. Fresh cleaning supplies. Kagilja believes the Gainery's buildings have seen better days. Sorry, Evray, but I need you to make a trip to the upper forest. Are you up for it? Our Gainery is the new face of Mamook, so I'd like to be tidy and well kept. So I'd like it to be tidy and well kept for all who come to visit. With that said, I'd be grateful if you collected some Ut Olmu Natron from the vicinity of Ikbraj. It can be used as a cleaning agent. Okay. Shine a light on the problem. Kagilja seeks an able rider to help keep pests at bay. The quick work the branch bearers made of those pesky bugs is the talk of Golmajik Grove. In fact, I've recently received a request for pest control over there. You can ride, can't you? Hop onto one of our birds and direct its energies towards our Najul. Rest assured you'll be rewarded for your work. Ziralja has been training our branch bearers, so he'll have a mount ready for you. Have fun, Evray. Huh. I can only talk about these two. Stimulating growth. Once you reach Cenote Jayunja, you should be able to mine salt of living light from rocky outcrops in the area. We'll need some to concoct our growth formula, so I'm counting on you. Fresh cleaning supplies. I would be grateful if you collected some Olmu Natron from around Ikbraj. We'll need it as a cleaning agent. Yeah, okay. Alright. So we're riding to around there, the mine, and then we'll teleport there. Easy. Ziralja, here for a branch bearer. You're in luck, I have just the one for you. Now, if you fall off for whatever reason, just come back here. The birds can find their way back home on their own. Once you're finished with your work in the grove, you can go ahead and report directly to Kagilja. Yay. Shrouded luminescence. 7-second recast. Quickens life energies to emit a burst of ethereal light. Huh. Golmajik Grove Worker. Now we'll be rid of those bugs. Thank you truly. My pleasure, good sir. Oof, running out of space. Kagiljo, were you able to procure what I requested? Salt of living light, rock salt replete with unique ether. You never disappoint, Evray. This is exactly what we need. I understand from Angier that growth formula is commonly used to strengthen flora and boost yields in lands across the salt. I'm always interested to learn about different farming techniques, and with our knowledge combined, I'm certain our granary will flourish. I hope you'll stay alongside us as it does. The 0 slots remaining. Stop giving me cordial, god damn it. I don't want it. Fresh cleaning supplies. How did you fare? Lots of Munatron, a natural material often used in the creation of cleaning agents. Perfect. Exactly what I requested. Thank you. You may have noticed during your venture, but the Jabral people also use such cleaning agents in their daily lives. The upper forest is far more exposed to the elements, which requires greater structural maintenance and upkeep. So when I noticed our buildings needed some brushing up, I consulted our Jabral neighbors. They were good enough to recommend some materials, and invited us to gather as much as we needed. If it's to keep this place presentable, I may well take them up on that offer again. Good work covering Gold Magic Grove, Evray. I heard that the branch bearer found its way back as well. Bugs love Najul, and keeping them away is a constant battle. But now we have an edge in that fight, and for that, we're grateful. Golma was created to serve the good of Mamuk, and better Najul harvests are a boon for everyone. Cooperation with Golmajit Grove is the surest path to prosperity. That being said, pests are called that for a reason. They'll return, and when they do, I hope I can call on you once again. Fine. Take your damn cordial. Alright. That's it. Alright, the next one won't be for a while. Damn, I'm 1 day behind now. Might have to miss yesterday. Feels bad, man. Alright, see you next time. GG's.